Season 5 of MCC Island has arrived, and there's a ton of changes that arrived in this season. But for the majority of you, it will seem that the update is really overwhelming. Heck, even the previous season is already complicated in itself. So comes this video. In this video, we will be guiding through the server itself and discover mechanics behind the server itself. For those people who are not familiar or are overwhelmed with the server and the update, this video will hopefully help you along your way. And if you want to skip to a specific section, because this video is long, the chapters list is available below. So, let's start off with the two scenarios for those who are really new and for those who are returning from Season 4. For those who are new to the server, simply select the faction to begin with. You can select any of the 10 mascots that are featured in the event. If you like Korean 17, then Orange Ultras might be for you. If you like the legacy of the Pink Parrots, then Pink Parrots might be for you. You decide your fate. Don't worry though, you can change it every 24 hours. This faction is where your Island XP will go into. This includes Island XP from playing minigames on the server and catching stuff in the fishing game. The more Island XP you earn for your faction, the more loyalty or levels you have. With more levels, you can prestige to get a new icon representing how loyal you are besides your name, as well as unlocking faction cosmetics to be purchased by coins. More on coins and Island XP later. Also, head over to Mr. Jimmy for some starter items as well. You will need them. And for those who are returning from Season 4, the first thing you need to do is to scavenge all your legacy items. Simply head over to the scavenger's hideout and scavenge all the items that are represented by a white blob. These items are no longer necessary and will be converted to the new Season 5 system. Also, be sure to open all the legacy openables as well, denoted by the white crate. With that in mind, let's go through the server. Now, visiting each of the locations and interacting with the menus will be really confusing. So, to start off, let's set a goal to yourself. Do you want to be the greatest Sky Battle player? Do you want to be at the top of the leaderboard of your faction or the entire server? Do you want to get as many cosmetics as possible? Or do you want to get only a cosmetic you want on the server? Like, let's say, the witch hat, yeah. If you don't want to get overwhelmed with all the shenanigans, setting yourself a goal is the best starting place. And then you move on to the next. And the next. Possibility is endless. So to help potentially answer some of your questions and guide through your goals, here's the detailed rundown of how you will approach the server. Special thanks to Chase here for providing a clear simple chart for this, as we dive onto the various mechanics of the server. To start off, we are going to start with the games. Upon playing those games, you will gain Island XP for fulfilling specific reward requirements for each game. For example, surviving long enough in Hole in the Wall or getting kills in Battle Box. These Island XP will help you progress through your faction, as mentioned before, as well as your daily meter and weekly vault and your battle pass. You will also gain progress towards your quests and badges as well. More on the battle pass later. So, two separate benefits. But let's focus first on two core awarding mechanics, daily meters and weekly vaults, as well as the quest system. The first being the daily meters and weekly vaults. With more XP you earn, you can unlock rewards on the daily meter, as well as in the weekly vault, with the reward in the weekly vault being unlocked at the end of the week. As the name implies, those will reset either daily or weekly. The second being the quests. For each quest, you have 3 tasks to choose, based on the games indicated in the quest. Completing a task in the quest will award you. There are 3 types of quests that you will get. Dailies, which can take roughly 15 minutes to complete. Weeklies, which can take roughly 60 minutes to complete but with 5 times more rewards. and quest scrolls, which reward a reward based on the rarity of the scroll. More on that later. Each of these two benefits will award players with reward crates, which range in rarity, those being common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and mythic. Each reward crate will award players with 5 different types of items and rewards. Coins, the currency of the server. Key shards, a piece of cosmetic key to be crafted and used in the cosmetic machine. Quest items, which includes the task reroll tokens and quest scrolls, which is used in the quest system. Materials and power shards, which are used in crafting cosmetics and other bits. And material goop, used in the material market. Let's go first with the quest items, as we have mentioned quests earlier. There are 2 distinct items in this category. First being the task reroll tokens. Those are used to reroll the quests that you don't like to get a brand new set of tasks to choose from. And secondly, quest scrolls, ranging from common to mythic, which can be activated as part of the quest system. You can get those quest scrolls by converting 15 task reroll tokens to 1 common quest scroll in the Fusion Forge. You can also get higher rarity quest scrolls by converting 3 of the lower rarity quest scroll to get 1 higher rarity scroll. However, this will have some values lost. As mentioned before, you will also get coins from reward crates as well. This is your main currency in the progression and economy system of MCC Island. These can be used to A. Buy material crates specific to a type of material to get 10 more random materials corresponding to the type, some power shards, and material goop. B. Buy cosmetic keys, more on that later. And C. For trading, also more on that later. The more coins you have, the more purchasing power you have on the server. Speaking of which, let's talk about cosmetics. Now, to get cosmetics, first you will need to either get coins and or find key shards from reward crates, as mentioned before. If you get key shards, you will be able to convert 5 of them into 1 cosmetic key via the Fusion Forge. If you get coins, you can also directly buy those keys via the NPC in front of the cosmetic machine. These keys can then be used in the cosmetic machine itself. There are 2 types of keys. Basic cosmetic key, which is used in the basic pool, and the ultimate cosmetic key, used in the ultimate pool, which has a minimum of layers. Upon pulling the cosmetic machine, you will get a blueprint to be crafted into cosmetic tokens. Each blueprint and the resulting cosmetic obtained can range in rarity from common to mythic, in a similar sense with the quest scrolls and reward crates. Each cosmetic obtained from the cosmetic machine can also further be separated into 3 types. Standard cosmetic, which is your typical cosmetic unlock. Exclusive cosmetic, which is more valuable than standard cosmetics. And arcane cosmetic, which is extremely rare and has a perk adjacent to it for the style perk system. More on that later. After you have obtained a blueprint from the cosmetic machine, you can now use your materials you found in your reward crates and material crates to craft them via the blueprint assembler. The more rare the cosmetic is, the more materials or rarer the materials you need, as well as time to assemble. However, you may want to get more specific materials to craft those blueprints. This is where material goop comes in. A special item used to purchase materials. You can also use them to skip 30 minutes of all active crafts at either the Fusion Forge or the Blueprint Assembler. You can get those goops in reward crates, material crates, and scavenging materials you don't need. After you craft your blueprint, you will get your cosmetic token. This can be used to unlock the cosmetic that you have unlocked, awarding players with style trophies. More on trophies later. However, if you already own that particular cosmetic, you can scavenge them in the scavenger hideout. When you scavenge a cosmetic, you will get cosmetic cores and royal reputation. More on royal reputation later, obviously. The amount of cosmetic cores, as well as the type of cosmetic cores, that being standard, exclusive, and arcane, will depend on the cosmetic scavenged itself. You may also get style souls from limited cosmetics as well, to be used to craft arcane cosmetics. Yes, limited cosmetics, not the other 3 types I've mentioned. More on how we obtain them later. You can also scavenge arcane cosmetics for arcane anvils to be used in the style perk system. Also more on that later, obviously. These cosmetic cores can then be used to spend on cosmetic crates, which can be purchased if you want to target a blueprint in a certain cosmetic pool, rather than relying on chance in the cosmetic machine. If you have some lower tiered cosmetic cores, you can also upcraft some of them into a higher tiered cosmetic core. You can also downcraft them as you wish. That's basically the loop of the cosmetic system. You get cosmetic blueprints from the cosmetic machine to be crafted. If it isn't a duplicate, then you get that cosmetic unlocked. If it is, you scavenge it for cores to be used to purchase cosmetic crates and get blueprints from them, so on and so forth. Now let's talk about color. Most of the cosmetics have 5 sets of colors that you can put on: the red shade, green shade, blue shade, purple shade, and grayscale shade. To unlock those set of colors, you will need chroma packs, which are used to unlock either a shade of color or the entire set. To get chroma packs, you will have to craft them using materials corresponding to the shade of color. Mechanical materials for red shade, natural materials for green shade, oceanic materials for blue shade, magical materials for purple shade, and you will also unlock the grayscale shade upon using any chroma packs on the cosmetic. Upon unlocking the whole shades of color in a cosmetic, you will receive 10 style trophies. Now this is a good time to mention the style trophies. Style trophies are main key components to become dominant on MCC Island, alongside other trophies. More on that when we get there. There are 4 main ways to get those trophies. A. By unlocking cosmetics. B. By getting all shades of color in a cosmetic. C. By getting the loyal reputation from scavenging cosmetics. However, there is a limit as to how many times you can get loyal reputation for each cosmetic. 10 for standard and 5 for exclusive and arcane cosmetics. And D. By completing cosmetic collections each cosmetic belongs to. So you may want to target getting cosmetics from a specific collection first to get more trophies, using your cosmetic cores. I'm not going to go over all the collections themselves, as this would take too long, and this video is also long enough already, so you have to learn and check it out yourself in that part. Before we move on any further in regards to the style trophies themselves, there are also other ways to get cosmetics as well. First, you can get cosmetics from hidden vendors around the island and fishing islands. They will cost you coins to purchase, but some might require some expensive materials. Yeah. You can also get them via pose vendors as well, which is a progressive vendor. The more you buy from the vendor, the more rows you unlock. These cost you coins to purchase. You can also get cosmetics via secret styles, which requires a certain amount of style trophies to unlock. They will cost some coins and crafting materials to unlock, including, well, clusters, which you have to craft them via the fusion forge, and power shards, which can be obtained via the reward crates, material crates, and the material market using Goop. You can also upcraft those power shards as well. You can also get cosmetics via the Scavenger King, which works the same way as with secret styles, but with loyal reputation instead. You can also get more cosmetics via the Battle Pass of the season. More on this season's Battle Pass later. And of course, you can get cosmetics via treasure chests in fishing, which is a catch from the game itself. With that, let's go deep into style trophies a bit. Now with style trophies, you will also level up your style levels, depending on how many style trophies you have. These levels will correspond to the style perks that you will unlock. These perks are accessed by the perk terminal and can affect and upgrade every system we have discussed so far. These include, but not limited to, the type of quest you can get, which can either be boosted, giving 2 times the rewards, or arcane boosted, giving 10 times the rewards. The amount of dailies and weeklies you can complete. The chances of the reward crate you can get from each quest, as well as the daily meter and the weekly vote. The amount of daily meters you claim. The amount of rewards the weekly vote can store. The claim tier you can get for daily meters and weekly vote, working in the same way as the quest. The speed of crafting in both Fusion Forge and the Blueprint Assembler. And slots for both Fusion Forge and the Blueprint Assembler. These perks can be upgraded using coins and crafting materials, including, well, arcane anvils, as I've mentioned before. So that really covers almost the entire cosmetic system and the style trophies. Let's now talk about the crown level. The crown level system is another key to determine who is truly dedicated to the server and also is skillful in games. You can level your crown level by gaining trophies, with 3 distinct trophy types that can contribute towards your crown level. The style trophies from cosmetics, the skill trophies from badges from playing games, and the angler trophies from the fishing minigame. There's also another type of trophies of bonus trophies. These do not contribute to your crown levels, but they are here to, well, show off, yeah. Let's talk more about the other 3 types of trophies a bit. Starting with skill trophies. These are obtained by completing badges in each of the game. These badges will test players in various ways, from obtaining a certain amount of wins in games, and many more. Each badge can either be a one-off or have several tiers to complete. If you don't care about the style trophies that we have discussed so far, then this type of trophies might be the one that you want to master and focus on. Then we have angler trophies, which are exclusive to the fishing minigame on the server. While I'm not going in detail for this, but these trophies can be obtained via catching new fish, upgrading perks and overclocks, and gaining research levels from catching more stuff. And we have bonus trophies. These trophies are obtained in numerous ways, from legacy badges and the main attraction of them all, bonus cosmetics. Throughout the server's history, players can obtain bonus cosmetics in various events and seasons of the server. This season features 3 distinct ways to get bonus cosmetics. Firstly, the seasonal machine and battle pass of this season, featuring the Cyber Search theme. Now, the battle pass itself contains rewards that you can use to help with your progression, as well as standard cosmetics and of course the Cyber Search cosmetic key. There are 100 levels to this battle pass, with the level requirement for each set of levels increasing. You can level up this battle pass by earning island XP via various means as mentioned before, and can contribute up to 20,000 island XP for the battle pass itself per day. If you are in past seasons, that's an increase by the way, from 10k to 20k. Yep. And also the maximum XP required to max the battle pass is also increased, so yeah. There are also 2 roads of the battle pass, the standard one and the premium one, which cost you 650 gems. Now with Cyber Search cosmetic keys from the battle pass, as mentioned before, they can be used to unlock limited cosmetics. See? Limited cosmetics. The one that you might use to scavenge. Yeah. These can be used via the seasonal machine in the main hub, with every 10 pull guaranteeing a legendary or mythic cosmetic. Now, emphasis on the word limited here, as this is a bonus trophy cosmetic type, and they will not give you style trophies towards your crown level. You can also get more limited cosmetics by purchasing the bundle on the web store, which gives more benefits such as more XP to the battle pass, 3 times legendary limited cosmetics exclusive to the bundle, another random cosmetic from that bundle pool, 500 gems, and 3 more gamble opportunities in the seasonal machine. So, cosmetics from the battle pass is for style trophies, cosmetics from the seasonal machine, and the bundle are for bonus trophies. Now another way to get bonus cosmetics is via the grand auction, where 3 collector cosmetics will be auctioned off each week. At the end, the highest bidder wins the cosmetic. Simple as that. These collector cosmetics are not worth any bonus trophies, but are here just for bragging rights. Looking at you, Snowballs. I am looking at you, yes. And of course, another way to get those bonus cosmetics is via player trading, in which you can simply trade items with another player. You can only trade limited cosmetics, collector cosmetics, coins, MCC Plus tokens, and other valuable items in this system. You can get started on trading by using the trade command followed by the player you want to trade. If you want to know what's tradable, then hover any item to see if it's tradable or not. So that's how you get those bonus cosmetics for this season, as well as of course the trading mechanic. Now, I've mentioned about gems and MCC Plus tokens in the previous section, so let's talk about it. Gems are another currency considered as the premium currency, used to speed up crafts, purchasing the battle pass, performing more pulls to the cosmetic machine, and the seasonal machines. Also, they can also be used to purchase gem cosmetic items in Pose, getting those daily Puckle Warrior Dojo tickets, and of course purchasing some items in fishing. Players can earn gems by purchasing them through the web store or by trading, in which you can trade in a MCC Plus token from trading for 400 gems. And while it, MCC Plus tokens allow you to get the MCC Plus rank, lasting 30 days. MCC Plus comes with a lot of benefits, from XP bonuses, hosting lobbies, getting 10 gems daily, and many more. So you might want to get your hands on them, either by purchasing it from the web store directly or from trading. If you want to know more about it, head over to the web store for more details. Speaking about the web store itself, let's also talk about the ranks on the server. As of this season, there are currently 4 ranks on the server: Champ, Grand Champ Royale, and the newly added Grand Champ Supreme. Each of the ranks comes with a plethora of benefits in the progression system, and your time here on MCC Island, from showcasing yourselves in games and the hub, to bonus slots in crafting stations and more stuff to complete in the quest system. So for those who might want more QL changes as well as some help in the progression system, then getting a rank might be a wise choice. Again, all of the other details are available in the web store. That's the web store stuff done, and with that you should know everything about the server itself, from the roots to the top. With that said, there could also be some hidden stuff as well that I've not mentioned, so you need to discover the server by yourselves on that part. With that said, there are also some additions to the server in this season, so let's go over them. Starting with fishing. For those who have the brand new rank of Grand Champ Supreme, you can now use your new overclock of Supreme Overclock to increase magnet perk points in a range of 15 blocks around you. The more players in the circle, the more perk points you will increase, up to 15 players. These however will last for 10 minutes with a cooldown of 60 minutes, and doesn't work in grottos. Legendary and mythic treasure chests from fishing also saw some buffs in regards to the cosmetic odds. Scavenging cosmetic from fishing now award you cosmetic cores based on the climate of that cosmetic. These cores are distinct from the cosmetic core system, and are instead used in the hidden vendors spread across the 3 climates, exchanging for either angler tokens or the cosmetic that you want. Angler Exchange also saw a change where the stock is now expanded and no more rotations of the stock themselves. Each item can now also be purchased up to 20 times per restock, which is now monthly. When it comes to the games, the thing that people on Twitter care about, there are a total of 6 maps in this update. Starting with Sky Battle, Miss Fortune's and Foxify's favorite game, we will be battling up in the Fairy Ring. In Battlebox, we are practicing some PvP skills in the dojo and trying to be the best in forts. In Dynamo, we are truly falling up in the skies with loons. In To Get to the Side, we are getting obstructed in construction obstruction. And Honorable received a very highly requested map of the Laboratory, probably the hardest map out there in MCC's history. There are also various other changes as well, including huge performance updates to the server, which is really needed to the server. There are also some commands for server links and some of the menu items, and also fixes to some stability issues, including the infamous hotbar glitch, where it sometimes disappears. That should cover everything for Season 5, as well as the introduction to the server with this season. This is really a long video to make, so hopefully you enjoy it by all means. Other than that though, if you like what you see, please join my Discord server for some exclusives, including potentially suggesting topics for Behind the Dome. That's all. Thank you so much for watching, and keep on watching Du Chapeau. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.